Okay, how to use QGIS for uh, downhole survey data displaying. So we will display the downhole boreholes in QGIS. In this case, the boreholes that are going to be displayed are for the first preliminary display when we just get data for the lithology and also for the elevation and the photo colors and the photo profiles. We can use QGIS to plot them. So, and also we can make some correlations and some sections. So how to do the downhole drill survey in QGIS. It's not a kind of the 3D and other advanced downhole drill surveys, but this is just the profile section or the drill hole collars and also the downhole surveys. So in this case, first we have to prepare the Excel files. That Excel files must contain for the collars, for example, for the X column and for the Y column, or for the easting and also northing and also the indoor hole, as well as the elevation data and the azimuth. At the same time, the survey also must contain the just the downhole data, the depths from 2, and also for the depths from 2 or the depths and also the azimuth. For the lithology must contain the depths from 2 and also the in all we have to have the drill hole or the hole ID, and also we have to have the X and Y coordinates if possible. If not, we can have only depths from 2 and also the lithology. So we will see what the Excel files look like before going to this QGIS. Let's minimize this one, and also let's go to the downhole surveys that I've prepared, and these are the drill logs. And in this drill logs, we have to go to high quota drill borehole. So I prepared the collar, the lithology, and the survey. What does a collar contain? For example, my collars contains like the whole ID, depths from depths to northing, easting, the elevation, azimuth, deep amount, and the end of hole. And also the lithology contains the whole ID, the depths from depths to and lithology. We can add also some other attributes like the assay results if we have the assay results, if we have the color variation or the weathering, the mineralization, different types we can add. For the time being, I just did the lithology depths from M2. In this case, when we just came to survey, the same is for survey. Also, I have prepared the whole ID, depths from 2, and also we include the northing, easting, elevation, azimuth, deep amount, and the end of all the depths. So in this case, let's see, having prepared these Excel files, let's go to QGIS then. This is our QGIS, and then we have to just start a new GIS, new QGIS web, or new GIS display or project. So in this project, what we have to do is first let's add the layers. So in the add layer, this Excel files must be the comma delimited. So if these are the comma delimited, the Excel files, go to add text files or the comma Excel files, delimited files, then we go here and we go to colors, and then after going to colors, just open, and then you get this message, the data source manager. And then in this case, this must be CSV comma delimited, and this must be ticked like first record has been field names, and this ones and others could be open. And this one, we have to say first the colors, the point coordinates, and we have to select here easting and northing, and we have to select this one, the geometry system, as we use for our areas. And then we have the display like this one. So depths from to northing, easting, elevation, azimuth, and so on. So we have to say add. So again, these are the points that are added. Again, we have to add the lithology. If we add lithology, also the same, what we have to do is we have to have all this checked. The point coordinate must be checked, no geometry, because it has no geometry. So we have to say add. And then we have to go to the survey data, and in survey data also we have to use no geometry. In this case also we have to say add, and then we just close. And these ones are the data that we have. And now what we have to do is we have to go and click in the colors, and then we go to the drill hole survey, this one. In this one, when you go here, one, this is this survey holes, and then when you go to the survey holes, we have to check that this is the colors, and then we have the hole ID, the end of hole we have to select. In this depth from 2, we have to select end of hole. This one is easting, this one is northing, and the elevation and azimuth and deep amount. So in this survey part, it automatically did is this whole ID depths from, and we can make this one's depths as well, and this one is azimuth, and this is deep amount, and then we say okay, and then it is processing. And now we see for my holes, yeah, these holes are done in about 110 degrees towards this. In 100 degrees was a little bit southeast virgin. So this one's east southeast virgin, and these ones are the drill holes or the collars. And then again, when we go to the collar surveys, we have to go to the downhole data. And then when we just see downhole data, we have the lithology, depth to from, and hole ID, and we have to say okay. And then we have the collar downhole lithology. So in this case, in the collar downhole lithology, we can go to the properties, and also we can go to symbology and to make the lithological variations. In this case, we go to categorized, and then in the categorized section, before going to this one, we have to go here, and then it is properties. And then before going to this one, the categorized section, let's go in this and make it a little bit thicker. The line is 0.16, and then let's make it a little bit thicker. Let's make it 2. Okay, 2.26, and then let's go to categorize it. And then when we want to categorize based on, we need to categorize based on lithology. We can categorize based on different things, but we can categorize based on lithology. And then we say apply, and then okay. It didn't come because I didn't classify them. So make sure that we do have the classified. So when we just select this one, I have to say classify, and then every lithology has its own color, and then we say apply and okay. And these are the boreholes that we have. And these are the boreholes, and we can label them. So to label them, also right click properties, and then we go to labels, and here, and then we say single level, and the single level also based on what? So we want to know the geology. So let's say to litho, and then apply and okay. So if we have the assay results, also we can add in the lithology or in the assay data as data, and then we can label them using the assay results or categorize them using the assay results. So these are the boreholes for my boreholes. So we can label also the borehole number. So we go to colors, and then properties, and then at the same time single level, and then single level, and then we can label using the hole ID. So use hole ID and apply and OK. These are the hole IDs and these are the lithologies. So we need to see a section. So if we want to see a section, what we have to do is we go to the section manager. So when we go to section manager, we just click and then we have to say either from west to east, and we have to give the coordinates. North to south to north, we have to give the coordinates. So what we have to do is map on canvas, and then we can make this one a little bit wider, so we can use this 100 and then map canvas. And then when we just use map canvas and we give this, and based on this icon we have to make a selection. So I will click this one and drag it and go here and then here. So what I can see is here, and then say okay, and you see my section, my drill hole colors or my drill hole sections. And these ones are, this is the way how we can use the QGIS. Of course, the level for the boreholes is not coming here. So yeah, but we know what the boreholes are here. So we just go here, zoom to layer, and these are the boreholes. So we can level them also in here, properties, and level, single level, and level with all ID, apply, okay. So again, I will do it, map on canvas, and then go. Okay. Yeah, it takes time. Yeah, because the data is a little bit bigger, it will take a little time. So for the time being, let's say this one, zoom to group. Okay, section. Okay. Yeah. Now you see it came with the borehole numbers. Yeah. This is yeah. Then yeah, these are the ways how to do for the using the QGIS. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you. Okay. Finally, we can save our project. So then project, save as. Yeah, I can use, I could